appreciate that. I'll tell her. Yeah, everybody thinks, oh, she's no sweet thing. She's never been through anything. And they're like, oh, my God.
Yeah. I told Kevin, I saw him yesterday for a minute.
Oh, well.
Let me mute you, though. I've already started it. Let me mute you until you're ready. Can I
Good evening. Welcome to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. We've got a big city matchup tonight as the two private schools, Lexington Christian Academy and the Lexington Catholic Knights, are going to take on one another. And the latest Cantrell rankings came out. The first one of the year, David, comes out January. They always wait, let the teams get a month of basketball under their belt. And wow, couldn't ask for a much better matchup. You've got Lexington Christian at number 11. Basically, they're tied with Dunbar. Catholic right behind them, 1/10 of a point. So on paper, this looks like a great matchup.
Well, it's going to be close, and you can actually feel the energy in the building. I mean, they're separated by what, a 5-minute drive, and you could tell they respect, but I don't think they like each other too much. So it's going to be a really good game. They match up really, really well. We've seen Lexington Christian has all 5 of their starters averaging double digits, doing a phenomenal job. Kyle Rode came into the season just that superstar, actually scoring third. So what a well-balanced team this is. But Lexington Catholic really matches up well, probably better than you would see in the other games so far for Christian. It's 3-6 kids for Christian, Catholic's right there. So they're going to have a lot of really good players. It's going to be a tough test. We'll say it that way. It's going to be a tough test, really chippy. I expect to see a high-energy game, and it's going to be really interesting to pull this out. Very important game here in January.
Well, no doubt about it. Both teams, it is very competitive. It does get emotional at times. These teams, like you said, play the school is so close to one another. Both teams have good basketball tradition. Expect to up and down the game tonight. Both teams really like to shoot it. Of course, LCA's got the three bigs that they like to go to with Rode, Austin Hall, and Carter Hendrickson. But Nathan Harper, who transferred in, and also Chandler Stewart, another transfer, they finally now, December, got a lot of games. School was out. Really, they've gotten to a nice offensive flow. As you said, 5 guys averaging double figures. Really complement each other well, the bigs and the guards.
Well, they really do. And again, those 2 transfers, it took them a minute to really get the feel. And you started the season with really the big 3, Hall, Hendrickson, Rode, really dominating. But these guys have really contributed, having a game, 29 points, from kind of a role player in the beginning. But they've really come to, it's a nice gelled team. So they're playing really, really well. You really can't fault what they're doing. What's exciting about Christian is all 5 players can shoot it. So you look at 3-6-6 kids, they can all step out beyond the 3 and knock it in. Hendrickson is really having a great year with that so far, shooting the ball really, really well. And then Austin Hall shooting just under 40%, 6'6" post player, 40% from three-point range. So, the ability to stretch 5 out, maybe 4 out, 1 in, you can do a lot with this team. It's going to be really interesting to see how Catholic will guard that. But I do anticipate they're talking about maybe a 2-2-1, dropping into a matchup zone, and maybe even some man. So it's going to be interesting to see if they go to the zone, can Christian get enough good shots? Can they knock it down and get him out of that? I think that would behoove them, spread him out a little bit, and create driving lanes for Christian.
Well, Lexington Christian, they won their own tournament here, the Central Bank Jim Rose Classic. They went through that tournament undefeated with 3-0. Then they went down the road to Mount Sterling and actually won that tournament. I believe it was called the Gateway Classic, if I'm not mistaken. Beat Mason County in the championship very convincingly. 3 Eagles made all-tournament team. So LCA won 6 games in a row. They're 10-2. And so if you're Coach Nate Valentine, you got pretty happy as you come into this new year.
Well, they're playing really, really well. Their 2 losses so far, Scott County, which is a phenomenal team. Right now, Scott County ranked 5th. And then Dunbar, also right there, playing really, really well, ranked 10th. What you saw in both those games is they had that 1 star. Scott County, Michael Moreno, really dominated the game. And then Hollingsworth for Dunbar did the same. So can Christian really identify a defensive stopper to stop? So you've got Luke Johnson can really flat out play. He's a D1 player. Got an opportunity to go to Loyola in Maryland. He really can play. He can light it up. So can they find a stopper? So sometimes you want that DeAndre Liggins, you want that Isaiah Briscoe, maybe not contributing tonight as much on the offensive end, but if they can stop him, that would be really good for LCA. I'm interested to see if they can stop the big player.
Yep, Zan Payne. Last name may sound familiar to our listening audience. His dad is the assistant coach, Kenny Payne, former outstanding player at the University of Louisville, and a nice NBA career. Right behind Luke Johnson, he's averaging 13.4 points a game, and then he's leading the Knights in rebounding at 8 a game. And so one of the things that that him growing up with his dad around professional basketball at the University of Kentucky, he loves big games like this.
Well, there's no question. I don't think you're going to have to push too many buttons to get these teams fired up. But he's a guy that I think not only will he be fired up, but I think being around that kind of basketball, he's going to play with composure. I think he's going to crash the glass hard. He's going to be a tough out. So he's not going to make a lot of mistakes. He's really going to, really be a presence on the offensive end and offensive glass for him. It's going to be fun to see. Again, these teams match up so well. I think it's going to be one of those games that you're going to learn a lot from these teams. There's really not going to be a mismatch that you can go after. It's really going to be who wants it more. And, it's a toss-up right now. It's going to be fun to see.
Well, also for the Knights, we've got Peter Whitman. His brother plays at William & Mary. He's 6'7", so Catholic with Payne and Whitman, they bring some size. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that because LCA hasn't played a lot of teams that matches up with them in size.
That's exactly right. So now you're talking about, can you bust them out of the 2-3 zone? Can you kind of stretch the floor? I like your chance with the Kyle Rode, Hendrickson, who can shoot the ball, Austin Hall, who can shoot the ball. Can you spread them out enough by making a couple early shots, penetrate the gap, and find the open shooter inside out? It's going to be fun to see. So, it matches up size, strength, everything. It's going to be really one of those tough games for both teams. You're going to learn a lot from them.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break here. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We will be right back after this. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball on PrepSpin.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
This is Oscar Combs. The next time you get hungry, remember this commercial. Then grab your keys and come to Rafferty's. Now, where did you put those keys? Rafferty's, located in Lexington, Louisville, Elizabethtown, Florence, Paducah, and Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall and all sports.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez and William Warfield, our producer and the founder of PrepSpin.com. Great high school matchup between two big rivals, Lexington Christian Academy Eagles and the Lexington Catholic Knights. Are doing the starting lineups right now. And as for Catholic, as you can see maybe out there in forward, C.C. Price will be starting, along with their leading scorer, number 10, Luke Johnson, number 15, Blake Scott, number 23, is Zan Payne, we talked about in the pregame, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Knights, Peter Whitman, 6'7" senior. Now for the home team, the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles, 5 starters averaging double figures. Number 3, 6'6" junior Carter Hendrickson. Chandler Stewart, transfer in to LCA this year, having a really nice year, up in double figures, assists right behind Kyle Rode. And then Kyle Rode, preseason top 25 player in the state of Kentucky, does a little bit of everything well for the Eagles. Then Nathan Harper really been stroking that 3-ball this year for the Eagles. And rounding out the starting lineup, Austin Hall, who is leading the team in scoring at 17 points a game, also does a great job rebounding. So we've got a great matchup, got a great crowd. This should be a great game tonight, David.
Yeah, I really think it will be. So again, one of the few games that both teams really match up well, both sides, speed, kind of what they want to do. So you can see who comes out, really makes shots, takes care of the basketball. In the wins, LCA is averaging 11 turnovers. In the losses, it's up to 17. So I can assume we're going to have the same pressure here. If they can take care of the basketball, get it where they want to get it, they're going to do pretty well. But it's going to be a fun one. Hang on.
All right, tap goes to LCA. Harper gets it, passes it over to Rode. Knights start out in his own defense, like a 3-2. Going to try to match that perimeter shooting. The LCA loves to shoot the 3-ball. Shot over 293 or 277 3-point shots so far this year. Rode over to Harper. They love to try to get inside to Rode because once he gets it inside the lane, like they can do so many things.
He really can. So far this year, he's not shooting the 3 quite as well, but he's done a good job of getting to the free throw line, to the elbows, really. And once he gets it there, it's trouble for the defense. He can drop it off. A great passer, can finish from there as well. So a great spot for him, and you'd like to see him get in there a little bit tonight.
3-ball attempt by Stewart is up. It's off. Rebound goes to the Knights and T.C. Price. Knights with their first possession of the game. LCA starts out in their usual man-to-man defense. 0-0. Harper putting great pressure on the ball, but split the screen. Nice draw there by Johnson, but LCA with good defense comes up with the ball, and expect to see Luke Johnson do that a lot tonight for Catholic.
Yeah, I mean, he can kind of take the ball wherever he wants to go. Got into the lane that time, but great active hands by LCA, able to knock it off, and Hendrickson came away with it. Good recognition on what he wants to do.
Hendrickson with a jump shot, rims in and out. Payne with the rebound. He leads the Knights in rebounding with almost 9 a game. Still got no score. Payne going against Austin Hall, shoots a little fadeaway. It's a little bit long. And it's going to go off LCA, be underneath, out of bounds for Lexington Catholic. Got to expect a lot of adrenaline, emotion right now. Shots probably will be a little long right now.
They really will. So, again, that time got away push off right there. It looks like he's going to get away with it. Luke Johnson looked like he pushed off that time against Harper. He's going to get away with it and ball back underneath. But you're exactly right. The adrenaline's flowing. Shots might be hard to come by right now, but they're going to work into it real soon. And I got a feeling the big shots are going to come.
That'll be the team first. Harper's first. 6 minutes, 20 seconds here, opening quarter. LCA Lexington Catholic. Number 11, number 12 in the Dave Cantrell ratings that just came out yesterday. 3-ball attempt goes up by Blake Scott, but it's off. Payne's got the rebound, puts it back up. It's good. So Payne, the son of assistant basketball coach, associate head coach, actually, Kenny Payne, shows that apple doesn't fall too far to the tree there with a nice stroke there. 2-0 the Knights. Little pressure there, but LCA no problem breaking it. Rode with the 3-ball. It's the side of the board there. Austin Catholic student section likes that. Payne gets it, tries to take it to the hole. Hall with good defense there, and it's one of the things I've really been impressed by Hall this year, really seen him grow a lot, moving his feet on defense, even though he's 6'6".
Yeah, great recognition that time. Payne getting to the middle of the paint, exactly what he wants to do from his size and his skill set, was great job. Austin Hall steps over, takes away that lane, causes a walk.
Great pass there to Harper, but he's going to be fouled. I'm sorry, Stewart. No, it is Harper. Apologize. So Harper's going to be going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. So Harper on the year right now, so far from the free throw line, he is 20 of 29 for 69%. He makes the first one, and LCA is on the board, 2-1 with 5 minutes, 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Second one, it's good. We got a tie ball game. Harper decides to pick up a little bit of pressure there. Try to get into Payne. He's touched it quite often, and expect him and Johnson to get a lot of touches for Catholic on the offensive side of the ball. Nice pull-up shot by Blake Scott. It comes out. Hall gets it. Payne tips it. Coming out of it, T.C. Price over to Payne. Payne gets it, drives, pull-up jumper in the lane. It's short. Whitman with the rebound. He goes up strong, but it's blocked by Hall. It'll be called a jump ball, but just what we expected, a battle in the paint.
It really is. And right now, Lexington Catholic is dominating the boards. Great block that time by Hall. I thought it was kind of a premature jump ball. I thought it was blocked off Lexington Catholic. But again, it's going to be a war tonight. Great move that time. Luke Johnson in the paint. Nice spin and finish. Just really too easy that time. Really, if he gets the ball, especially that deep, you need to run somebody at him, double it, get it out of his hands.
4-2, Catholic goes up. Stewart with the jump shot. It's good. Chandler Stewart really coming into the zone, averaging almost 11 points a game. Tied up, 4 apiece, 4 minutes, 30 seconds here in the opening quarter. Whitman's got it, almost loses it, passes it out. Back up, Johnson, fadeaway three-pointer. Tries to draw the foul, but officials aren't buying what he's selling, and so it's going to go over to LCA. You know, Luke Johnson, when he's feeling, he's going to take a shot from about anywhere on the court.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was trying to draw the foul that time. Good defense, good recognition, hand in the face, but didn't get too tough or too close to him. And then Catholic back into a 2-2-1. I expect to see that all night, and right there it kind of makes the turnover.
Yeah, Catholic putting a lot of pressure on LCA, trying to see, as you talked about, in the 2 losses they had, 2 Dunbar and Scott County. Turnovers were an issue, so wanting to see if they can cause LCA to turn the ball over so they get good results there. We've got some subs in to the game for Lexington Catholic. Keegan Bailey checks in. Also number 14 in for the Knights. Max Spartman. LCA goes a little 2-3 here. Coach Valentine likes to switch the defenses up. Javen Harden also checked in for Lexington Catholic. He had the ball. Gets it over to Johnson. Harper on Johnson down in the corner to Harden. Harden's got his dribble. They go into Payne. He's doubled. Hacker into the game. Will Hacker for LCA. Shots long. Another offensive rebound for Catholic and Payne. The bank is open. LCA right now giving up a lot of offensive rebounds.
Well, it's give Catholic 2 shots every time down the court. It's going to be a long night for Christian. So they've got to clean that up, rebound the ball better. That time, good recognition. Payne double-teamed in the post, able to find it. Luke Johnson, good kick. Didn't make it, but was aggressive on the rebound. A nice floater off the glass.
6-4, Catholic up by 2. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left the opening quarter. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. Thanks for tuning in. Rhodes got it. Obviously, Catholic always knows where he is. He drives, little runner in the lane, hits all sides of the rim, but won't go down. Harden skies for the rebound, comes down with it for Catholic. Nice steal by Harper on the pass, gets it to Stewart. Stewart with the drive and the finish.
Wow, great play that time. Harper to Stewart, nice steal and save, kicked it right in. Quick transition basket for LCA.
Johnson with the drive, makes it and one. Luke Johnson showing why he averages 22 points a game, and he'll be playing college basketball at Loyola, Maryland right there. Nice drive and finish by Johnson.
Yeah, a nice Euro step that time. Austin Hall kind of stepped up, but he stepped up early. So you kind of knew he was waiting for that charge. Nice Euro step, nice finish. He's a really great player. He's really shifty. It's going to be hard to keep him out of the paint tonight.
That'll be the first foul on Hall, second on the team. Carter Henderson checks in to give a breather to Hall. Got Hacker, Hendrickson, Chandler Stewart, Kyle Rode, Nathan Harper into the game. Good save there by Hacker. Almost went out of bounds, but LCA been bothered by the pressure so far. Hacker with the 3 ball. Wow. Stayed everywhere but in. Comes out Lexington Catholic gets the rebound. Harden gets it, drives in the paint. Nice pass underneath, but a nice block by LCA. Great job there by Sparkman as he continues the battle, but right now Catholic's coming up with the loose balls and the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they're definitely toughness. Great job that time. Penetrate into the lane. Kick. Great block by Henderson. Good save. Off Rhodes' foot, unfortunately. Nice hard battle that time. Catholic up and a foul. Like you said, Greg, I mean, they're winning the toughness. The 50-50 balls are going Catholic's way. LCA's got to clean that up, as well as clean up the defensive rebounding as well.
That foul was on Will Hacker. That was his first. Team's third. Will Hacker played in the JV game, was on fire. I saw him nail 3 threes in that game. Outstanding shooter. Offensive foul this time on Lexington Catholic. So we expected a physical game, and we're getting one of those. That one there is going to be called on Max Sparkman. That's his first, team second. Sure, the officials want to get this thing under control early.
Yeah, it's got a chance to kind of get out of hand if you're not careful. Again, that time, good job. 2-2-1, kind of breaking in, trying to double team and create havoc a little bit for LCA. Turnovers have been an issue for them in those losses, but able to handle it that time. Trying to get it out of Rhodes' hands, but Hendrickson is not one you leave open. 3 up and long.
Harden's got it for Catholic. He pushes it. Hendrickson tries to pick him up. Harden takes it all the way, but runner is short. Rhodes gets it, kicks it out to Stewart. He's going to take it in on Johnson. Nice reverse.
Wow, what a play. Great recognition, using the rim to protect. Again, not afraid. He was probably the smallest guy on the floor right now. Went right at him, went up, used the rim to protect it. Nice finish underneath. 8-8, 1 minute left. All we wanted, and it's going to be a barn burner tonight.
Chandler Stewart with 6 of LCA's first 8 points, having an outstanding game so far, tied at 8 apiece. We got 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter of this great matchup between Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian. Harden with the drive, nice dipsy-do, but comes up a little short. Hendrickson gets the rebound, gives it over to Rowe. Coach Valentine says, let's slow it down, calls out an offensive set. Rowe brings it up, get a double screen from Hendrickson and Hall. Hall on the block, turnaround, rims out. Harden with another rebound for Lexington Catholic. Gives it over to Johnson. Got a feeling he's about due for a shot. 26 seconds here left in the first quarter. Harper makes him pick up his dribble, though. Sparkman, 3-ball attempt goes up by Keegan Bailey. It's off. Rowe gets the rebound. 13 seconds. LCA hold it for 1 shot. Coach Valentine wants to get a screen for Rowe. He gets a double. Rowe with the 3-ball, rims in and out. Rebound goes to Lexington Catholic. Johnson's got it. Oh, great pass to Harden. He's not going to get it off in time.
Yeah, great idea that time by Johnson. Got it over, but just not quite quick enough. You got to love the effort. 8-8, great start. Again, cold shooting a little bit. 50-50 balls going Catholic's way, but right now, fantastic.
This is that layup.
Got a replay right now coming up for you.
This should be that layup.
Yeah, great pass there by Harper. Chandler Stewart with the reverse.
You know, how tough is that? He kind of identified a bigger player, halfway down the court and said, hey, I'm going anyway. So, again, using the rim to protect that time is what you have to do when you're a smaller player. Able to do that, did a really good job.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Academy Basketball on PrepSpin.com.
In the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. Thanks for tuning in. We got a big city matchup between the Lexington Catholic Knights and the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. Had a great first quarter, David, 8-8.
It's a great start. Again, everybody playing extremely hard. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought game all the way to the end. A little bit of turnovers from Catholic and 50-50 balls going their direction. So they're doing a good job with a lot of things. But 8-8, you can't beat the start. Good dish down there to Hendrickson, up and good. 10-8.
Pierce Dalton just checks into the game. Sophomore with a really nice pass. He had a great game against Catholic in the JV game right before this, handling a lot of extreme ball pressure by Catholics and full court pressing at times. And Dalton did a really good job there and builds off of that into this game here at the varsity.
Luke Johnson that time didn't get a lot of shots up. He's the straw that stirs the drink for Catholic. Didn't get a lot of shots up. LCA doing a good job defending it that time again, making it really tough on him right now.
Catholic still in their zone. Stewart's leading LCA with 6 out of their 10 points. Hendrickson tries to pull up, but he's going to be called for steps on the turnover. That'll go over to Lexington Catholic. 7 minutes and 6 seconds left. Nobody with any foul trouble yet for either team. And substitutions. Catholic's already substituted 3 guys. LCA substituted in a couple of different guys themselves, so keeping everybody fresh in a very emotional and physical game like this. Hendrickson on top, guarding Scott. Tries to get over on the wing to Johnson, but Harper doing a great job denying Johnson on that one.
He really are, and Catholic's doing everything they can to get him a touch. Runs a UCLA cut right there, and then a back screen to get him open, and Harper's just a step ahead right now. You got to give him a ton of credit. It's going to be really important to see how he can continue to maintain Johnson throughout this game.
Looks inside, Whitman's got it, does a great job, but can't finish. Goes back up, but down on the floor fighting for it. LCA, great job there by Pierce Dalton. Austin Hall gets it. Now Whitman's going to be called for reaching in, but probably just a frustration foul there by Whitman.
Yeah, it is. And again, you give him credit. He got the ball in a tough spot. Nice footwork to get it up there. Didn't quite get anything, but fighting all the way through. So, it's one of those. That's an effort mistake right there. Right now, so far, he's only got 1 foul. So, that's 2. So that is turned out to be a big play.
Most certainly did not want to lose Whitman, but Payne back in for Catholic. Nice drive, right-handed scoop shot. It's off. Tip by the Catholic, but they can't get it. LCA comes out with the board there. Max Spartman there fighting for the Knights. Harper trying to get it in the corner to Stewart, but ball is kicked, so be side out of bounds to LCA. 10-8 LCA, 6 minutes, 13 seconds left. Will Hacker checks into the game, and Chandler Stewart. Nice job by Pierce Dalton. He came in, gave some good quality minutes off the bench there for LCA. Kyle Rhodes got it. Hendrickson over to Hacker. Rhodes running the baseline. They get it to him, trying to look inside the Hall, but Payne doing a good job denying him. Still looking Hall. Rhodes asks for a screen, tries to do a pick and roll. Pass just didn't quite work, but the thought was good.
Yeah, it was a good release right there. It's a nice dump in. Just couldn't quite pull it together. The 3-2 don't's causing a little bit of trouble. You like to see LCA overload aside on that, attack the gaps. Right now, it's kind of a little bit of passing around the perimeter.
Jump shot is up by Johnson, but he's not been able to get him to fall too often tonight. He's only got 2 points so far. Drives again, takes it with the left, and finishes, showing why he averages over 22 points a game. That's 4 for Johnson. We got a tie ball game.
Yeah, back to a 2-2-1 for Catholic. They're going to drop back into that 3-2, doing a good job right here of getting somebody in the middle. And again, kind of an unforced error. 2-2 zone is supposed to slow you down and make you make the mistake. It's not really a high-pressure press. All you got to do is dump it in the middle, and you're going to be able to release to the basket. So they've got to do a better job of identifying that the player at the middle of the court, and it's going to be an easy release. It's not too much pressure. It's silly mistakes right now for Christian.
On the turnover, Lexington Catholic gets it. TC Price has got the ball, trying to hit Johnson. Tries to go on a back screen there, but passes a little bit over. So several turnovers on both teams. As we said, we expected that with a lot of emotion and intensity here in this big city matchup, but trying to settle things down. 5 minutes left here before halftime. Will Hacker checks back into the game. Austin Hall will get a blow. Rhodes trying to get the ball. Johnson guarding him. They immediately try to come after him with the trap. 2 guys. Rhodes at 6'6", just throws over him. Gets the ball in the middle to Hendrickson. Hendrickson with the drive. Tries to punch it on him, but unfortunately not able to finish. But nice, strong drive there by Hendrickson. I like that aggressiveness by Hendrickson.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault that. I mean, Payne's standing right there, and he catches it at the free three-point line, takes 2 dribbles and tries to punch it on him. You love it. A 10-10 game, heated rivalry. You got to love it.
LCA back in their man-to-man. Payne's got it out on the wing, guarded by Hendrickson. He takes him off the dribble, kicks it out the side, but good job by Will Hacker coming over and giving help on the baseline, draws the charge on Payne. That's going to be Payne's first foul. Got 4 points, but Will Hacker does a lot of the little things on top of being a really good shooter and Gives Austin Hall a quick blow. Hall back into the game now for Hacker. Harper over to Hendrickson in the corner. Stewart with a pull-up jumper. Stewart filling it tonight. He's got 8.
Great shot that time. Quick pull-up. He was well guarded. You can't fault the defense that time, but a nice high release, a smooth left-handed stroke, doing a really, really good job, both offensively and defensively. When you draw the job of trying to stop Johnson, you're going to put in a lot of work, and he's doing a great job so far. And LCA doing a better job in the second quarter of kind of getting those rebounds, protecting them, limited to one shot.
Most definitely were. 3 ball by Price for Catholic is off. LCA gets a rebound. Rhodes hits a screen up top for Stewart. Back to Hendrickson. Rhodes on the block. Kicks it out. Corner. Austin Hall jumper. It's a little bit long. Rebound goes to Sparkman for the Knights. Knights looking to push it. Johnson spin in the lane and finish.
Wow, what a great move that time. Got to stop dribble penetration that time from him. Drive 2 people at him, recover. Too easy for him to get in. What a fantastic move, though. You got to give him lots of credit. And a good finish right there on the break by LCA. It's going to be back and forth, a nice track meet right now, and a silly turnover right there. So, again, you can't fault anybody's effort, but kind of got to take a breath, relax a little bit, take what they give you. They're trying really hard, kind of, forcing it just a little bit. I do like on Catholic is they're mixing up their press. Right now it's a 2-2-1. They'll come out again and they'll throw something else at him. So got to get somebody to the middle of the court right here. It's going to make it really simple for him. But good patience by LCA. There we go, and an outlet. That's exactly what you want to do against this 2-2-1. Unfortunately, Rogue can't knock it in.
Got a foul called there. LCA, that's going to be on Chandler Stewart. That's going to be his first, the 4th for LCA. Both teams with 4 fouls. Nobody in foul trouble at this time. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left here till halftime. Great city matchup between the LCA Eagles and Lexington Catholic Knights. Payne, turnaround jumper in the lane. It's good.
Great recognition. Again, Payne, that's where you want him. That's where we see Kyle Road a lot of times, and that's a great opportunity. Again, mixing up the press right here, 2-2-1, but they're going to try to run a trap at it. So, again, get somebody in the middle. Once you get there, now you can outlet. You can release. It's perfect. So now take your time, pressure. Kind of got away with maybe something on the arm that time, but nevertheless coming back Catholic's way, and they're pushing quickly.
Like there might have been a little piece of flesh there, but ball goes over toward Catholic. Payne pulls up. Going to be a long 2, and it's good. Payne, he's got 8 points now. He's leading Lexington Catholic, tied with Chandler Stewart of LCA for leading scorer in the game. 16-14, Catholic goes back on top by 2.
Christian doing a much better job that time breaking the press, and now they're getting back into this 3-2. And again, 2 plays ago, they overloaded the side. Right now, they're not doing that, going inside of a 1-4 set. So if you overload a side right now, they're trying to pinch, get him to penetrate the gap and make the opposite wing help, and that's going to leave somebody open on the baseline.
Harper from Nicholasville with the 3 ball, but it comes out a little bit long. Rowe with the rebound, runner in the lane. It's good.
Great drive, great job that time. Really took it right at him. Got some contact, but a nice floater, soft touch for Kyle Road.
Tied up at 16, 1 minute, 42 seconds left till halftime. Harden at the point, gets a screen from Payne, gets it back to Payne. Payne fakes it, gives it in. Nice drive. Rolls out there at the last second by T.C. Price. It's on the floor. Great hustle by Stewart and Payne. Stewart, much smaller guy, but not giving an inch to Payne. So on the alternate possession, it's going to go over to Lexington Catholic. Luke Johnson, leading scorer for Catholic, checks back in after a quick breather. Blake Scott will check out for the Knights.
Really a well-played game so far. Only 4 fouls on each side, 16-16, and they're playing really, really hard. So they're playing smart. They're doing a really good job. Made some small errors here and there, but they're really having a great, solid game. Great game plan from everyone. Coach Valentine doing a good job understanding Johnson is a guy you don't want to mess with.
No doubt. Got to know where he is at all times for the Knights. Harden's got it. Kicks it over to Johnson. Speaking of Johnson, 3 balls up. A little bit short. Fortunately, Payne didn't get sealed out. He gets the finish. He's off, though, on the jump shot. Hall with the rebound for the Eagles. This time, Catholic, no pressure. They just pull back into their zone. Rhodes got it. And I believe Coach Salzman with Lexington Catholic, the 32nd timeout, so we'll keep it here. But about what you would expect in a first half of a matchup between two big city rivals and two top 12 teams in the state.
Well, it really is. And again, it's one of the first times this year that LCA is kind of say, hey, they can match up with me well. So they've got tremendous skill players on each side. You see a great scouting report for both. They're really trying to take away the strengths of the other. But again, you see the adjustments. It's a really fun game. Everybody's doing a really good job. Credit to Payne. He's really been big for Catholic tonight. One of those moves, a great jab step back. That's amazing. That's been taught to him by some really big players. That was fantastic. Nice soft touch from the middle. They want to continue to do that and then maybe kick it out to Johnson or let him penetrate after that. Inside out, get the defense shifting, let Johnson drive, and then LCA again against 3-2. I would love to see them overload a side. It's going to leave the baseline jumper wide open, but nice patience. They're making some good adjustments and penetrating gaps right here. Kyle Rode, good dump down. Austin Hall, an easy bucket. Great job that time screening. You got to make that top defender commit, and it's going to shift the defense. They have to step up. It's going to leave somebody wide open. So love the screen that time, love an overload, and again, an easy shot for Hall.
Here's Hall. He's got 4 points now. Great assist there by Kyle Rode, who leads LCA in assists and averaging almost 6 assists a game for the Eagles. Clock run down. Payne tries to go baseline, kicks it out, but pass kind of left his feet, didn't have anywhere to go.
So that's twice now. So that time he leaves his feet and kind of has to sling the pass out. The other time he left his feet and there was a charge. So what you'd like to see is a little bit more under control that time, kind of take a step, stop, and then he's going to have a good shot.
This time Rode penetrates, kicks it off to Hall, but good job there on defense by Max Spartman as he gets a little piece of Hall's shot. Knocks out of bounds. LCA going to try to get something here. 10 seconds left till halftime. Rode calls for the screen. Trying to get it from Hall. Johnson all over him. Rode shoots the 3 ball. It's a little bit long. Hendrickson with the tip. Catholic gets the rebound. Long shot there at the buzzer by T.C. Price, but it's going to be off. So at halftime, your score is going to be the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles, the home team, 18, and the Lexington Catholic Knights, 16. So we're going to take a halftime break here. Recognize some of our sponsors that make all this possible here on PrepSpin.com. So I hope that you'll thank them both verbally, also with your dollars. Spend your money there with them too. It's a great way to show them that you appreciate them sponsoring all the high school sports on PrepSpin. So we're going to take a break at halftime. Lexington Christian Academy 18, Lexington Catholic 16.
Harper get there for a couple of free throws, and that's been about it as far as free throws are concerned. So we'll come back with the first half numbers. We'll tell you the big number, though, on the board, 18-16. LCA on top of Lexington Catholic. We'll return here to the Eagles Nest here on PrepSpin.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
This is Oscar Combs. The next time you get hungry, remember this commercial. Then grab your keys and come to Rafferty's. Now, where did you put those keys? Rafferty's, located in Lexington, Louisville, Elizabethtown, Florence, Paducah, and Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez and William Moorfield. Some highlights here from the first half. Zen Payne with a nice jump shot there. He had 8 points in the first half, 10 points in the first half. Did a great job. And you can see it's a battle underneath there. Whitman going underneath with the Eagles there, and just a battle inside again. Whitman goes up. Hall with the block, maybe a quick jump ball call, but that's all right. That happens sometimes. Luke Johnson with a nice little hook in the lane there, showing why he's one of the top players in the state. Chandler Stewart on fire. 8 points for the Eagles, has that jumper. The bank was open there for Zen Payne. After hours bank shot there by Payne, but he's got a nice stroke. So Harper there with a great steal. Passes it up to Stewart here on the break. Stewart with a nice finish. Really been great to watch Stewart grow over these past 3 weeks as he gets more comfortable playing with his new teammates. And one there by Luke Johnson. Harden there for Catholic. Great pass inside, but LCA with another block, this time by Hendrickson. Trying to get the ball out of there that time. Sparkman, LCA caused him to turn it over. Eagles this time on the break. Stewart's going to take it, does a great job using the rim to protect him, gets the reverse layup. That was one of the best plays of the half right there, David.
Yeah, it really was beautiful. That recognition and going up strong was fantastic.
Not a lot of buckets to show, 18-16, but Luke Johnson there showing what he can do with the left. Then here's a nice pull up there. I mean, as you said, when we were doing the broadcast, can't do much better defensively than that.
It's a fantastic job. A nice hard drive, pull up right there, and got that kind of left foot out and a nice smooth left-handed jump shot. Again, you got Luke Johnson right here, just nifty, kind of shifty player, get in the lane and able to knock it down. 8 points in the first half, tying Zane Payne.
Yeah, they're the two leading scorers for Lexington Catholic, and you can see why that pressure bothered LCA at times. But there, they break it nicely, and you get the finish there by Harper. As the game went on, LCA did a better job handling the pressure. Payne there with a nice little turnaround, and see why he is their second leading scorer. Feeling it there. Only bad thing was foot was on the line. Only got 2 for that one, but still a nice shot. Your ball goes out. Rowe gets a rebound, and this is a tough runner in the lane and gets it to go down. And Kyle was having a hard time in the first half, but like great players, he just kept competing, eventually got one in the fall.
Yeah, he really did. Again, he's not shooting the ball well, but neither team is actually shooting well. Only 2 points for Kyle Rowe, but again, handling the basketball, getting the right place right here. A nice dump off to Austin Hall and a good finish. So, Kyle Rowe will make a presence no matter if he's scoring or not.
And right there, totally unselfish. He could have easily shot that, but, passed up a 5-footer for a layup. So, great move there. What other things stand out to you in the halftime statistics, David?
Like we talked about before, the 50-50 balls and the offensive rebounds for Catholic have been a big deal. So, rebounds for Catholic in the first half, 22-11 for Lexington Christian. Really dominated, doubled them up on the boards. Zan Payne with 8 and Luke Johnson 8 as well. But the big score for LCA is Chandler Stewart, 8 points. But if you look first half field goal percentage, 30.8% for Catholic, 36.4 for Christian. So it's kind of back and forth. They're getting some good shots, not making them. Really hard-fought game right now. If you can clean up the boards for Christian, I think they're going to do really well. So 18-16, to be honest, with being out-rebounded in the second effort points for Catholic right now, it could be worse. So you kind of got to like where you're at. I got a feeling Coach Valentine's going to let his 6'6" players know they need to rebound the basketball.
I got a great feeling that's going to be said, too. I know that that was the mantra that he laid down at a halftime of, I believe, one of the games, the first game in the tournament that they played against the team from Tennessee in the Jim Rose Central Bank Classic, and they came out in the second half and just dominated the glass and turned a little small halftime deficit into a double-figure win for the Eagles. The other thing is, LCA, as we've talked about, they shoot 277 threes. They actually shoot 34%, which is not bad considering how many threes they've already shot in only 12 games, but 0 for 8, and they're still up by 2.
They're still up by 2, and again, second chance points, 8 points for Catholic and only 2 for Christian. So, again, I think for the most part they've done a good job defending. If Christian can do a better job of cleaning up the defensive glass, I think they have a chance to kind of spread it out. I like what they're doing. I like what Catholic's doing, kind of mixing up their press, causing Christian to have to kind of second guess and think, maybe some silly turnovers, 6 turnovers in the first half. But I think in the later part of the second quarter, Christian did a much better job of breaking the press, kind of getting it to the middle, advancing the ball up the wing, getting some easy buckets there, and then, also, being able to get the ball to the middle free throw line and be able to dump off from there. So I think they're learning. I think they're kind of getting there in the second quarter also. They did a better job on the glass. So if they can do that in the second half, I think they have a really good shot to pull this one out.
Well, just want to remind you that this Friday night that LCA doesn't get any easier as they play Dunbar this Friday night at 7:30 p.m. And so that game will be broadcast on PrepSpin sports.com, so PrepSpin.com. So I want to thank all our sponsors. We've got Mengi Beef Jerky. We've got All Sports, Bluegrass Orthopedics, White Greer Maggard Orthodontics, Crown Trophy, UK Sports Medicine. There's lots of great sponsors of PrepSpin Athletics, making high school sports possible for everybody in Kentucky, all throughout the world, especially for those grandparents and family members that don't get to see their loved ones. So make sure you thank all these fine sponsors. Well, we're ready to play in the second half here. Lexington Catholic gets the ball first. Payne drives it. Nice dump pass to Johnson, but unfortunately couldn't get the handle on it. Has to kick it back out. Payne for a jump shot. Rims out. Harper with the rebound for the Eagles, but that kind of sums up the first half. A lot of shots went all the way in, hit every part of the rim, but just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, good job that time. Ball moving, got it to the right pace. Payne had done a good job of kind of knocking in shots early in the first half, but that time just didn't go in. Again, Christian did a better job, limited them to one shot, now taking their time and being patient offensively.
Kyle Rowe running point guard up top there. Try to get inside to Hendrickson, but good defense there by Payne. He gets a steal, and Johnson on the quick turnaround. They're tied up 18 apiece. That gives Luke Johnson 10 points for the game, so he's tied with Payne for leading scorers for Lexington Catholic. They both are – LCA's highest score is 8 for Chandler Stewart. Harper's going to come up, take over the point guard position. Decides he'll try a 3-ball. Hall with the tip, but can't get it. Whitman has it. Rowe with the steal, goes up, can't get it. Hall with the tip. He can't get it. Whitman good job on the offensive glass, just couldn't get the fall.
Yeah, did a good job that time. Maybe a little quick on the pull and Nathan Harper, but you leave him open, you got to kind of test the waters. But unfortunately, it didn't go in. Good defense that time by Christian. Coach Valentine thinking it went off Catholic, but it's going back to the Knights right now. He's kind of questioning that call, but LCA going to set right back up and man-to-man.
Dave Valentine, in his third year as the head coach, doing a great job with the Eagles. They are 10-2 and really developing this squad. Had a really tough pre-city schedule. I'll call it pre-city. It's not really pre-conference, pre-district, I guess, and being paid off big dividends as they are 10-2 and playing really well against the 12th-ranked Knights. Tied up at 18 apiece. 3-ball attempt. Nobody can find the basket right now as T.C. Price had a good look there, but just couldn't get it to fall for Catholic. Harper over to Stewart, to Hendrickson. His shot rips in and out. A lid, it seems like, on both baskets. Price driving it, kicks it out to Luke Johnson. Off the mark there. Payne with the rebound. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line. It's good. The time Payne shoots it, I think it's going in.
Yeah, great job, mid-range jumper. Kind of a lost art there, but he's definitely got a great touch. He's in the right place at the right time, and that's someplace, as soon as he touches it, you got to get all over him. He's looking to knock that down, and he's done a good job with it so far.
3-ball attempt by Rode. It's good. Kyle Rode, 5 points. We knew that he would get hot at some point.
Yeah, he's had a couple games like this as well where the first half kind of struggled a little bit. In the second half, he really picked it up and did a great job. That time kind of got a little bit of a flex offensive look right here and then kind of backing out, trying to get to Johnson.
Johnson gets a screen from Whitman. Good help by Rode, so Johnson has to get the ball up. Payne's got it. He gets a lot of attention, as he should, so he kicks it back out on top to Price. T.C. Price gets it inside, but ball's deflected and stolen by Chandler Stewart. He takes it right at Price. He gets it knocked out. Nice defense by Price there to stop the drive by Stewart.
Yeah, it really was. Again, Stewart was going right back to what he did in the first half, going to kind of go up and under him. Good job of really getting the chest in front of the ball. That's the only way to kind of turn him and stop momentum. Did a great job that time and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Hendrickson's got it, gives it up top to Harper. Catholic still in their zone defense. Try to get inside to Hendrickson there, an elbow. He can shoot the three. He does. It's long, but crashes the board to Harper. He can't get it. Hall tries to get it. Whitman's in there, but Chandler Stewart down there fighting with the big guys. I believe he was standing out of bounds when he touched it. A great effort by the Eagles, and I'm sure that's what Coach Valentine talked about at halftime.
Oh, without question. They're really crashing the boards. Everybody's going and doing a much better job of really eliminating opportunities for Catholic to grab it and kind of take off. To be honest with you, a great charge that time. Austin Hall might have been a little bit late, and Payne is kind of arguing that call as well as Catholic's coach. But again, great recognition that time. Austin Hall knows he's there. He got it a little deep, to be honest with you. You wouldn't really like to see that, but Austin Hall stands in there, plants his feet, and does a really good job of taking the charge.
All right, that is the second foul on Payne. He's got 2. First one this half on either team. 21-20, LCA up by 1, 4 minutes. 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez. William Warfield, our producer tonight. Thanks for joining us. Great city matchup here. Rhodes got it, pulls back to Hendrickson. Stewart tries to shoot the 3-ball. It rims out. Hall with another rebound. Goes right back up. It's good.
Yeah, now it kind of Catholic is getting a little bit of the medicine they gave Christian in the beginning. Catholic is struggling to get those defensive rebounds. Christian's taking advantage of it, getting a nice bucket.
Hall there, you can see if the replay of the nice follow-up and the rebound. Hall now, he's full. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this on PrepSpin.com.
You had lunch there today, or was it yesterday?
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez and our producer, William Warfield, tonight. Great matchup here as LCA is ahead 23-20. They try to do a little alley-oop backdoor there. The pass by Hard just a little high, and on the turnover, it's going to go over to the Eagles. Full court pressure by Catholic. This time, LCA has no problem breaking it. Harper, nice pass to Austin Hall for the deuce.
Yeah, outstanding press break. Rode identifies that. He had Stewart really diving. A good knockout right there, and a good dump down to Hall. Again, a 6'6" guy running that hard. He deserves that bucket, and they were able to identify and find him.
Austin Hall leading the Eagles at 17 points a game, shooting a blistering 68% from the field. And you can see why, because he gets a lot of close buckets like that. This time the big man Whitman goes to work for the Knights. He gets the bucket. That is his first 2 points of the game. Harper, green light, maybe a little early shot there for the Eagles, but Catholic gets it. Whitman back in the corner, 3-ball tip up. It's short. Rebound by Harper. He's going to try to push it against. Harden goes up. Payne tries to punch it, but can't get it. It's the foul, and Harper very aggressive tonight.
Yeah, doing a great job that time. Got a little fortunate. Johnson had a nice open look for the side. Again, long shot, long rebound. And Harper understands, hey, they get that long rebound and push the basketball. Again, Catholic a little slow getting back. Payne did a good job going up and contesting it, but gets the foul. And now you're going to have a sweet shooting left-hander Harper at the line for 2.
Harper shooting 69% from the free throw line. The first half, he was 2 for 2, so. Second one's up, and it goes in. So Harper's now got 6 points. 27-22, LCA, their biggest lead of the game, 5 points, 27-22. Good defense there. Spartman has to get it out, was trapped. In the corner, Johnson with the nice drive, the runner. Hits every part of the rim but won't go down. Hendrickson with the strong rebound. And looking for Carter Hendrickson to get untracked. He's been one of the mainstays of this team, but just hadn't got much going yet tonight, but he's about due. All backs it, turn around. A little bit long. Harper almost gets it. Wow, Johnson behind the back in traffic. Stutter. Hesitation, and one.
Oh, fantastic job that time. You got to stop him in transition. He's done that numerous times now. Whatever you got to do, you got to stop him. Give up that outside a shot if you have to, but if he gets that deep and gets a full head of steam, he's going to score.
Yeah, he has got great handles. Nice pass. Rogue tries to go up strong, but he's fouled by Whitman, but nice strong take by Kyle. And then for Whitman, I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul, so you know that Coach Salzman for Lexington Catholic doesn't like that. 1 minute, 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. We've still got a lot of basketball to play. Be interesting to see if he lets him finish out the quarter or gets him a breather. Kyle Rowe makes the free throw. Kyle at the free throw line on the year, 38 for 49, shooting 78%. Makes them both. Got a 5-point lead for LCA matches their biggest lead of the game. 1:34 left here in the 3rd quarter. Spartman's got it, tries to look inside to Whitman, but Rowe denies him. Backdoor cut by Johnson, the reverse. Nice block by Austin Hall. There'll be a foul call there on LCA as Keegan Bailey was trying to get in.
You know, great job that time. Again, you know, you get Luke Johnson. Nice back cut. Overplay that time by Harper. Up, and then Austin Hall, get it out of here. What a great block that time. Good recognition. And that time, unfortunately, Carter Hendrickson got kind of knocked into him with the body. Good rebound that time, Carter Hendrickson as well. Kicks it to Rhodes, and see if he'll be a little patient right here, which we really like to do. Again, can you overload a side? It's going to open up a nice shooter. Diving into the post. Good dump in, and unfortunately won't go in.
Henderson can't get it to fall. Johnson on the break. Harper tries to stop him. Behind the back, Luke Johnson. Wow. Showing a little bit of all of his game tonight. He's got 14, still by Catholic. Johnson, another spin and the bucket.
Wow, he's the real deal. Again, phenomenal player. You got to stop the ball. Dive two people at him right here. It's kind of what you said, Scott County. Michael Moreno kind of took over, and Hollingsworth for Dunbar. You really like to see Christian right now is, you might let somebody else beat you. Don't let him beat you right now. So let's see if they can be patient. Hendrickson, nice shot. Unfortunately, won't go in. Just 2 points for him. A little unusual. But again, off and running again for Catholic.
Nice steal by Harper on the pass intended for Harden. Good job by Nathan Harper. Coach Valentine says, let's settle it down. We got a 1-point game, only 10 seconds left here, third quarter. Rhodes spins, ball fakes, jumper at the lane. A little bit long, Johnson gets it. LCA going to be called for the foul. I believe it's going to be Harper. And that is on Nathan Harper. That's going to be his second foul. Got 4 seconds left, so 2 fouls on Harper. Nobody in real foul trouble other than Whitman's got 3 for Lexington Catholic. See what they can do here. They try to throw the pass deep. Johnson gets it, drives to the basket, almost makes it. Fortunately for LCA, he didn't, and so that's going to end the quarter with the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles 29, Lexington Catholic 28. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School Basketball on PrepSpin.com.
William Warfield here.
Basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. I'm Greg Horn, joined by David Rodriguez and producer William Warfield. I thank all our great sponsors, White Greer Maggard, Bingy Beef Jerky, All Sports, UK Sports Medicine, White Greer Maggard Orthodontics, and Bluegrass Orthopedics, and Andrew Carlson. Got a great city matchup here between Catholic and Lexington Christian, 29-28. Eagles up by 1. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Get inside the road. Tries to go behind the back. Probably should have shot that one there, but on the turnover, nice get at Johnson. Stewart finds him, makes him get rid of it, which is a big thing because Johnson was on fire the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Jump shot by Sparkman, rolls off, and Rode gets it.
Good recognition that time by Hendrickson. Kind of let him take that shot. That's a shot you want to take. You don't give that to Payne, but you can give it to him, and unfortunately, they didn't get it. Cleaned up the rebound right there.
Try to get inside the Hall. Nice pass by Stewart. Hall finishes it. Austin Hall now with 8 points. Like I said, shooting 69% from the field. He gets it that close, he's usually going to finish it. Johnson crossover dribble. Wow.
Yeah, phenomenal player that time. I like what Harper was doing in the first half, really denying him the basketball, doing a really good job. Just don't let him touch it. Again, run 2 people at him, and unfortunately another careless turnover by Hall. And now you got it back in Luke Johnson's hands. The one guy you don't want to have it.
31 apiece, 3-ball attempt goes up by Blake Scott. He misses. Hall with the rebound. Coach Valentine says, come on, let's bring it up. Well, he's going to call a timeout, try to get his guys settled down. This actually, I believe, is going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break. So we got. So we're going to look at this. Luke Johnson, man, he has really turned it on this half, David.
He really has. Had 8 points in the first half complete, and now he's already got another, it looks like 11 in the second half already. So a good job that time. Kind of recognition, just a crossover, step back, and it kind of knocks it down. Again, yeah, kind of fooling him with that screen, kind of dove at it, kind of pulled him over with the crossover, created space, and you give that guy that much space, he's going to knock it back in.
Yeah, Luke Johnson showing a little bit of all of his game tonight, and some great replays there by our producer, William Warfield. And just right now, Coach Valentine, his team's 10-2. They've been through a lot of close games, so this is what they've got to do is kind of regather. The main thing to me is just take your time with the press, be strong with the ball, and value each possession. Sometimes it looks like just kind of throwing it just to get rid of it, which if you're the defensive team, that's what you want.
That's exactly right. And again, Catholic, you got to give them credit. They're doing a good job of kind of mixing up those the press. 2-2-1 is really kind of a softer press, making you make careless errors, and then they're also throwing a double team at them from time to time and kind of trapping back there. So, you know, confusing LCA a little bit. But like you said, there's nothing wrong with a back dribble and a trap. You know, take your time, kind of go over the top. They got 6'6" players. They can see over the top. So they're creating some havoc. Again, but LCA could easily kind of stop the bleeding there if they just take their time.
In the corner to Stewart, 3-ball. It's long. Hall gets the rebound, goes up with it. It's good. Austin Hall with 10 points now. Hall stepping up. It's kind of been Hall and Johnson carrying their teams here the last few minutes of the third quarter. Now starting off the fourth quarter. Johnson, great pass there to Payne, up and under, goes up, can't finish, but gets it fouled. Stewart's going to get that foul. It's his second. It's going to be the team fourth right now for LCA. LCA, fortunate nobody in foul trouble. Whitman's got 3 for the Knights, and that's it. Payne misses the free throw. Hadn't really had much out of Payne lately, so I think it was wise of Johnson to give him a touch, get him back involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think LCA has to be really cautious of what Luke Johnson is doing at all times. I mean, you know he's great, but, you know, he's really lighting them up right now. It's kind of get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else take care of the basketball. This
time LCA handles the pressure very well. Stewart gets it, goes back out top the road. 33-32, LCA up by 1. Their biggest lead's been 5 points, and I don't know if that's fatigue or what there. Kind of a careless turnover there by the Eagles, so it'll go over to Lexington Catholic. Catholic wanted to see if they can get the lead. LCA's been in control most of the third quarter. Had a 5-point lead twice, but Catholic's making a run at them, led by their leading scorer, Luke Johnson. Payne's got it. He's going to shoot the jump shot, and don't know that you can give him that.
Yeah, he can shoot it now. I mean, he's proved it from the elbow area, the mid-range, but again, stepping out, there's nothing wrong with that stroke at all. So, you know, you got to recognize who can shoot, who cannot. You'd like to get the ball out of Luke Johnson's hands, and certainly if you see Payne get it, you got to get a hand up, get in his face, and you know, take away the space.
Chandler Stewart answers with a 3-ball for the Eagles. Eagles go back up by 1. Stewart with 11. Payne, after making that shot, he's got 14 for the Knights. Harden's got it. Good defense there by Stewart. Johnson trying to drive. Rowe comes out to help on him. Johnson throws it up, can't get it. He almost gets the rebound, but good effort by Stewart. Harper's got it. He's got Rode on the wing, but tries to finish himself. Unable to finish. Whitman with the rebound.
You know, can't fault the effort, but Rode was right there. You like to see him dump that off. 6'6" guy right on the block. You like that finish. But, again, good recognition that time. Got the ball out of Johnson's hands, and we're able to create something on the break. Unfortunately, didn't go in, but 30-second timeout.
Coach Salzman, I believe, is going to call that for Lexington Catholic. Take a quick 30-second there. And Payne, I mean, he can shoot that shot, and Hall's kind of in a tough position because Payne can really put the ball on the floor and go right by you, yet he also shoots his jump shot pretty well. So Payne's kind of in a tough predicament if you're the defender for LCA.
Yeah, he's becoming a little bit of a mismatch right now. You kind of maybe have Hendrickson kind of step out on him a little bit, maybe quicker with the feet, and again has that range and length that could maybe you know, slow down Payne a little bit, at least not give him a wide open look, and then Austin Hall can kind of drop back in, you know, and protect against Whitman. So, you know, it'd be an interesting matchup. They've done a good job of kind of mixing it up. So, again, just a really evenly matched team, 36-35, what you expected. I think it's been played really well, both sides, and it's going to be a great finish. 4.5 minutes left in this game. It's, you know, it's a crosstown rivalry. When we say crosstown, we're talking 5 minutes. So, you know, it's going to be a really good finish. And, again, I think it's going to come down to the stars. Luke Johnson, and you like to see Rode or Hall really touch the basketball a lot the rest of the night.
Payne gets it out of the timeout. Wow, Salzman drew up a great play there, executed perfectly by his team. Payne gets it, puts Catholic back up by 1, and Payne's got 16 now. Pressure this time, LCA gets it over. Henderson's got it. Thought about popping it, but gives it back out. Rhodes got it, sets up the offense. Catholic still in their zone. Hendrickson just not able to get him to fall tonight so far. He's a great shooter, though. Johnson, great pass to Whitman. Hall with a nice recovery.
I don't know about that one. Again, great pass, Johnson to Whitman. Whitman goes up strong, but that looked like a clean block against the backboard for Hall. You got to take another look at it here. Again, good recognition that time by Payne, finding Johnson again, head up, and a great hard snap pass over to Whitman. But again, Austin Hall, that is all ball right there, guys. And again, unfortunately, it sends Catholic to the line for 2.
I want to thank William Moorfield there for that great replay. My goodness, sorry to do that to our official, but I believe that was an incorrect call. So. Whitman on the second. Misses, but I believe we've got a lane violation on Lexington Catholic, so it does matter anyway. So it's going to be out of bounds underneath to LCA. Get a little physical. Officials telling both teams to kind of watch the holding. It is fourth quarter, 3:44, 2-point game. Everything you want in a big city matchup between two arch rivals. Rhodes slows it down. Harper, Stewart. Rhodes in the middle. Stewart drives, throws it up. Not much there, and Catholic on the break. Payne tries to save it, gets it to Harden. Harden with a kick to Payne in the corner. Payne's going to be called for the shuffling of the feet, so on the turnover, it'll go over to LCA, and Hendrickson trying to inbound it. Rowe Johnson's doing everything that time except for wearing Rhodes' jersey.
Yeah, he got in him that time. Again, you can't fault the effort that time. Got a little careless, got a little handsy with him. And that time, if you're going to front that, maybe move everybody up and release over the back. It's going to be wide open. Slide Hall up right now. Now they're doubling Rhodes, which is very smart. But otherwise, you can kind of really release him off the back.
Harper's got it. Stewart, 3-ball. It comes out. Payne with the rebound for the Knights. Johnson's got it. Got to find him in transition. Harper's trying to get in front of him, but can't do it. I believe Hall's going to be called. The foul. Harper was trying to get in front of Johnson, but, man, once he gets going, it's hard to get in front of him. He gets a step on you, so Johnson can go to the free throw line and trying to add to his game-leading 19 points. He's averaging 22 a game, so he's got 20. 3 minutes, 1 second left. 3-point game. Johnson misses the free throw. Big break there for LCA. Catholic automatically goes back to pressure. Hall's got it, looks in the middle, gets it to Harper. Over to Stewart. Coach Nate Valentine, you want your guys to take your time and get a good shot this time.
Yeah, you really do. Again, there's been a lid on the basket a little bit right now, but again, dumping it down in Hendrickson. Jump hook right here. You like that? Unfortunately, didn't go in. Good rebound. Back up with the left. No good. Tip up and good. Good effort that time by Hendrickson. Again, hasn't had his normal big game offensively, but that time the effort and the timing of it right now. Again, 2:25 left, down 3. You really needed a bucket that time, and he definitely went and earned that 2 points for Christian.
Yeah, Carter Henderson having a nice year and finally gets another bucket there. So great effort by him on that. LCA, wow. Johnson.
Amazing job that time, Johnson. Again, what can you say to Nathan Harper that time? He was right where he was supposed to be. Again, Johnson did a good job, jabbed at him, a nice step back and a big 3 that time. 4-point lead now by Catholic. Christian needs a bucket right here. Still minute 50 left, but needs a good shot and a good bucket, and then you want to see the ball get out of his hands. Agree completely with this call right here. Whitman kind of bided him really and knocked Henderson off his line. It was a great call that time. Christian ball underneath. You'd like to see him get out. Nice set right here. Get an easy look at it with 1:44 left.
Hall with the 3 ball. It's a little bit long. Henderson tries to get it, but Payne comes away with the rebound. 42-38. Brandon Salzman, outstanding coach, Lexington Catholic, calls timeout. Wants to make sure his guys get a good shot. Is right now with only 93 seconds left. Got to imagine that something maybe either going into Payne inside or maybe, I don't know, what about isolating Payne and Johnson on the same side of the floor, a little pick and roll with those two.
I think that's a great call. So right now, Johnson, you got to double him. To be honest with you, that step back right there, that's twice. Again, how do you guard that? So you got to give him a lot of credit. Again, you got Nathan Harper doing everything he can to get the ball out of his hands, and it just didn't work. One thing you kind of look at is pick and roll could absolutely be good, but what you're going to see right there is Christian will double that. There's no way they don't double Luke Johnson and get the ball out of his hands, try to speed him up a little bit, and then kind of rotate and take Payne away from that jump shot. You got to get the ball out of his hands. Catholic right now is going to make sure they take some time. You like to see him eat 30 seconds or so and get the easy shot. So, I would say any ball penetration, you're doubling it. And you're going to get it mixed up, and then you're jumping passing lanes. So, again, Christian's going to have to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit, or they're just going to kind of suck 30 seconds off the clock and put him in a bad spot. Overplay that time by Christian. You're going to potentially get a flagrant here. Kind of got on him that time. It looks like he may have gone for the ball that time. Just a hard foul. But again, they got a little careless that time, shoved everybody up, and Payne kind of slid behind him. A good vision that time by Luke Johnson. And a pass like that, they're running at him, but the pressure is not enough to take away that court vision. So you're kind of in no man's land. If you're all on him, he can't make that pass, even if you're kind of overplaying. You give him 2 steps, he has enough vision, enough skill to kind of really, sling that ball down to Payne. So again, good effort by Christian that time, kind of speeding him up. But again, Luke Johnson, you got to give him a lot of credit, finding a great player in Payne for the foul. So hopefully you can rebound here, kind of push the ball up quickly, but they're going to have to really kind of push the pace right now.
Payne misses the first free throw, so Whitman checks back in to help on the defensive end. He's got 4 fouls, so he's definitely a presence on the inside. Payne gets the second one, so 5-point lead for the Knights. See how LCA handles the pressure. This time Henderson's got it. 3-ball attempt. Harper. Payne's got it now. Harper guarded him closely, and they're trying to foul him. Stewart reaches from behind. That's going to be 4 fouls on Stewart. But at this point, they're just probably don't want Johnson going to the free throw line. So
yeah, they're going to try to extend the game a little bit. You can't fault Harper on the shot. They broke the press. He had a nice open look, and it's a shot that he's been making. So he shoots the ball 35% about from the 3-point line, and right now you needed a quick bucket. So you can't fault the shot. Unfortunately, it didn't go in, and now it's kind of the foul game, trying to kind of extend the game.
Yeah, that's right. We got, I think, one more foul. Payne shooting 68% on the year from the free throw line, so a decent free throw shooter. Johnson 74%. He and Payne have gone to the free throw line, but not enough for the bonus there, so that's why Payne did not go to the free throw line. Johnson's got it, drives baseline. Whitman gets it, and they foul him. So.
Yeah, great coaching that time. Coach Valentine understands who's the poor free throw shooter. As soon as he touches it, they're running right at him to foul. So, again, good recognition that time by Christian. Well-coached team. Again, putting their weakest free throw shooter to the line, hopefully get a rebound and be able to take off on the break.
Whitman makes the first one. He's shooting 65% on the year, so that makes it 44-38, 6-point lead for Catholic. Second one's off. Hendrickson's got it. Road gets it. Road in the corner to three-ball attempt by Hendrickson. Hendrickson, finally the lid is taken off the rim.
Huge shot that time, Hendrickson. And again, great penetration that time. Kyle Road slings the ball over to Stewart, and then Stewart again passes up a good shot for a great shot right there. Hendrickson, college level, maybe NBA level, three in distance and knocks it in. Perfect time to do it. Hasn't had his best game offensively, but again, breaks it down to one possession game. So again, now do they foul? Do they jump at it? Obviously no shot clock here in Kentucky. Do they foul? Do they really run a double and kind of speed them up and jump passing lanes? I think that's the way they have to go. 43 seconds. The one person that can handle it is Luke Johnson. Get it out of his hands, and then you kind of create chaos a little bit, jump passing lanes, and see what you got. If they're still taking the ball, and as soon as it touches, Payne or Whitman, you foul again. Unless you really got it really spinning. You foul them again, and you take your chances. Extend this game a little bit more. Again, see if you can get a nice bucket. So Coach Valentine rocking through all that stuff right now. Definitely going to get him a good thing. I like a face guard. I like a deny for Luke Johnson, and see if they can kind of get that ball sped up, and create a turnover here.
They've got Harden in the game, and right now he's only shooting 47% on the year from the free throw line. He's only been 15 times, but he might be one you might go after to get even away from the ball. If you can be careful not get intentional, but they get it into Johnson. So Harper and Rowe try to come over and trap him, but Johnson is so quick and takes it in for the layup. Wow. Johnson now with 25 points, leading all scorers. Hendrickson, three ball by Hall in the corner. It's good.
Yeah, great job that time. Again, offensively for Catholic, again, Luke Johnson, exactly what you didn't want, really. He got the ball in, was able to drive so fast. If you want to turn somebody, you have to get your chest in front. But again, Hendrickson, and then they kick it down to Hall. Great shot and a good three-point shooter, shooting almost 40% on the year. And again, Hendrickson, Hall haven't had offensively the game that they're used to, but two big threes when they had to have it most. It's down to 2 points. Again, I think you do the same thing. Face guard and try to deny Luke Johnson. If he touches it, run the double and try to mix them up. And if it goes to a weak free throw shooter, you're fouling immediately and see if you can get it down again to one possession and tie it up. Again, two teams playing two great basketball games tonight and really executing down the stretch. You can't fault either team. It's going to be a fun final 30 seconds.
No doubt about it. All right. Catholic under inbound. Johnson gets it. Gets it to Harden. That's who I'd foul right there. Oh, they couldn't get him. 47%. Johnson gets it back, and
they had their opportunity. They had their opportunity right there to foul a 40% free throw shooter. Unfortunately, it's going over to Luke Johnson. Their stud D1 player going to the free throw line. 24 seconds left. It's going to be interesting.
74% free throw shooter on the year. Makes the first one. Gives him 26 points, leading all scorers, averaging a little over 22 points a game. So he's going to increase that after this game. Makes the second, so 5-point game again. So LCA, see if they can respond with another quick three. Rhodes got it in the corner to Stewart. Back up top to Harper. He shoots one from deep, a little bit short. Whitman's got it. He's fouled by Hall, and it'll be a little tough now for LCA to come back to that one. But 13 seconds left. LCA 10-2. Lexington Catholic 8-6 on the year, but Lexington Catholic has played a lot of tough games. They went to a big tournament in Florida and played and lost some there, and then also lost to Cooper in the finals of their tournament, 49-45, close game though. Harper's got it. Hendrickson tries to get it. Harden fouls him, so not in the bonus yet, so that was a good foul there by Catholic.
It really was. And Hendrickson, really wise, tried to kind of throw the ball up and see if he could get away with it and get 3 free throws. But unfortunately, the ref didn't call that. Now a nice quick shot needed here, 7.6 seconds remaining.
Wow.
Great play that time. Great pass. You know, that's a tough pass. Kind of go opposite. It's a fantastic play. Kyle Rowe, good recognition. A nice pin that time. Austin Hall kind of takes it away. And then we're throwing over the backside to the back corner. Again, great job. Great catch and finish. Didn't even bring it down and let the defense kind of corral him. So, again, great recognition. Great call by Coach Valentine. Down to 2-point game again. So it is not over yet. They're definitely making it interesting. So, great job that time by LCA. Great pass. That is a difficult pass to kind of go through traffic there up at the backside, back corner of the backboard. And again, phenomenal finish that time by Hendrickson. So he's coming on strong, 9 points now in the game. 2-point lead, Catholic. Again, get it out of Luke Johnson's hands. As soon as it gets into Bailey, you got to foul him. You know, give yourself another chance. And hopefully free throws will go your way. You can rebound and make a good bucket to tie it or to take the lead. So, again, good finish here at LCA and what we expected. LCA and Catholic, they're going to go at it. And, again, they haven't disappointed tonight.
No, they really haven't. The best thing about that whole play was it took like 1 second off the clock, and that was it. So LCA, great efficient play there by Coach Valentine, and like you said, amazing pass. This time they're going to have Rode on Johnson. Got Hendrickson playing deep. See if they can try to throw him right there. See if they can get a trap in the corner right there. Not sure what the Lexington Salzman's really upset about something. Coach Salzman and time operator, I guess, is
Catholic a little concerned that the clock didn't start on time, and obviously the coach is kind of going back and forth at it again. A lot at stake here. Again, it's a really big rivalry. It could come down to the 11th region. I mean, they could see each other again. So very evenly matched team. They're bringing in the coach. It's going to be interesting to see how this works out. Again, 2-point lead by Catholic, 5.3 seconds, and we're still trying to identify exactly what it should be. But it looks like the refs are going to kind of work through the clock issue, take it down to 2.8 seconds. Big difference right there. Obviously, Catholic fans really excited to see that, and Christian not so much. But, again, you know, Luke Johnson doing a good job getting the basketball, really being aggressive, getting the inbounds. And you had no choice once he gets it. You have to foul when it's down this low. And you'll see if he can seal it and make it 4 points in a 2-possession game right here.
Well, he's making it 3, so best LCA can do is tie it with a long shot now. So Coach Salzman gets equipment in to try to protect the basket for Lexington Catholic. 2.8 seconds left. Johnson now with 28 points, leading all scorers. Next closest one, Payne with 17. LCA Austin Hall's got 13 to lead them, but Johnson makes them. So unfortunately, at this point, I don't know of any 5-point plays, do you?
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, the best you can hope for is kind of that Valpo play and kind of hook and ladder type thing, get it to the middle, kick it, and unfortunately, you know, Catholic's such a well-coached team. They're not going to make that foul. And, you know, again, Christian can hope all they want, but if you're Catholic, you know, maybe guard the inbounds, make a tough catch, but you're certainly not fouling. Or let's go back to it. You're up 4. Do you foul? Again, with 6 fouls, it'll take them to 7. It goes to the bonus. Do you not give them a chance at a 3? Up 4, you got to let it play out. And just tell you guys, keep your hands off, stay away from the shooters. And as soon as it goes in, it's going to end the game. So, you know, obviously, you know, a hard-fought game and a lot of credit to Luke Johnson. Again, 29 points. And it seems in the 3 losses or potentially 3 losses, there's that one star that's been a star. And again, you can't fault Christian for the effort they put out there. But, you know, a lot of credit to Moreno, Hollingsworth, Johnson. They've just been really phenomenal. They've done a fantastic job and give them a lot of credit. So, you know, unfortunately, right now with just a second or 2 remaining, up 4, it's probably not going to come away on Christian's end. But, again, hard-fought game, and credit both teams for coming to play tonight.
Oh, it was a phenomenal game. Great team effort by both teams. But on the inbounds pass, comes up. Turnover there, so the final score is going to be Lexington Catholic 50, LCA 46. But a great hard-fought battle with both teams, as we said it would be before the game, and it did after the game. Luke Johnson leads everybody with 29 points. Van Payne has 17 to lead, second leading scorer for Lexington Catholic. You've got 9 for Carter Hendrickson, 11 for Chandler Stewart, 7 points for Kyle Rode, 6 for Nathan Harper, and 13 for Austin Hall. 5 guys from LCA averaged double figures going into this game, but really nobody tonight that really can find the basket on a consistent basis for LCA.
There really wasn't, and again, they got great shots. It just didn't fall tonight. Again, it's it shows how well these teams are coached, how close and evenly matched they are. LCA just didn't shoot the ball very well tonight, so unfortunately they're coming away with a 4-point loss, and but they'll see each other again, and I think it's going to be another really good game. LCA is gone through the wars. They've got Dunbar on Friday. It's going to be another really tough game for them, and again, continue to prepare. What you know from both these teams is they're dangerous, and it's going to be a fun rest of the season.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and LCA will be back on Friday night against Dunbar, but we're going to take a quick break and recognize some of our outstanding sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be back with some final statistics. You're listening to Lexington Christian Academy High School basketball on PrepSpin.com.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S Sports. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
This is Oscar Combs. The next time you get hungry, remember this commercial. Then grab your keys and come to Rafferty's. Now, where did you put those keys? Rafferty's, located in Lexington, Louisville, Elizabethtown, Florence, Paducah, and Bowling Green.
And we're back at LCA with second half highlights, sponsored by White, Greer, Maggard Orthodontics. Great game tonight, LCA Catholic, exactly what you expect, and a great finish. And again, a lot of highlight plays for both teams. And again, you come away here feeling positive about both teams, really. So what you're seeing, unfortunately, kind of the lid was on the basket tonight. LCA just shooting 35%. For the game. Catholic not much better, 37, but did shoot 44 in the second half. Rebounding it really was tilted toward Catholic, so they did a much better job on the boards, 42-28, which is really surprising. But again, it didn't hurt them too bad. Second chance points, 12-8 in favor of Catholic. Didn't kill them that time, but again, hard-fought game. And you got to love the play of Luke Johnson. Give him a lot of credit. 29 points tonight, really under control. Only a couple turnovers. Really did a great job maintaining control of Catholic basketball team, and a good finish from them.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You know they're a great team, and they were one of the top 10 preseason teams in the state. They showed it tonight. The record a little bit deceiving because they've played some really tough competition and lost some close games. But tonight, big city game to go in on your rival's home court and get a W. It's tough. We got some highlights going here on now in the second half, and right here's Johnson doing what he does, and man, he gets an open court. He's hard to stop.
Yeah, he really was. And great job that time by Payne, kind of getting the rebound and a quick, nice, hard outlet. And then Payne able to kind of get the ball at the elbow. Nice, smooth mid-range jump shot. And then Christian had some great things. Good ball movement that time. Opens up road for a nice three. Good recognition that time by Hall.
Well, now you see Hart bringing it up for Lexington Catholic. Gets a screen from Whitman at the top. Get it over to Payne, and Payne's he's a beast. His dad, Kenny Payne, we talked about, assistant coach at UK. He knows how to play. Hall there with a nice putback, and in the second half, Hall had an outstanding game.
Yeah, he really did. Again, right there again, great recognition that time by Harper, kind of dumping it out to Hall. And again, right there, Hendrickson a block, but, a nice rebound that time by Whitman, puts it back up. And, again, the effort was there all night, but good, nifty handles that time. Johnson, you don't stop the ball, he's going to score. And, again, he did what great players do. He took advantage of, mismatches and really attacked in the second half and got away with the win.
Austin Hall with a nice block there by Johnson, but his ball movement, Johnson without the ball was just amazing, and his teammates are always looking for him. Hendrickson there, just a tough example of just could not get him to fall early. Johnson, wrap around. I mean, he showed it all tonight.
Yeah, he really did. And, again, you got to give the bigs for Catholic credit. As soon as they got the ball, they're looking for him, and he's releasing. And, again, just right there, a nifty spin right there. And that all happened within a couple minutes. He really took over. Good entry that time by Chandler Stewart. Hall did a good job getting a position and knocking it in. But then right back behind it, Luke Johnson, again, step back and three. Nice crossover, created space. Another look at it. And, again, came up big in the second half. Only 8 points in the first half, 21 in the second half. Really did what he was supposed to do.
Well, one big stat here I just was looking at while you were describing some of these replays. LCA had only one turnover at halftime, had 11 in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You got to take care of the basketball and give a lot of credit to him. Mixing up that zone press was really good. That time a nice cross screen, opened up Payne, easy shot for him. You give him that much space in that spot, it's going to be great. And again, a nice outlet, good look that time. Called a foul right there on Austin Hall. Thought it was good, but again, great recognition. Payne out to Luke Johnson, and then a great look in there to Whitman. So Catholic did a really good job of getting the ball in a place to score. Nice crossover step back three. Can't fault Harper on that one. Great defense just went in, but big shots for LCA as well. Hendrickson knocks down a big three late in the game, but unfortunately just couldn't corral Johnson tonight. He just came up big time and time again.
Yeah, he really did. Here's a big three by Hall. So LCA headed down to 2 points at this juncture. Replay there, that again. Then here's a phenomenal out-of-bounds play. Cut it down to 2 again, I believe, but unfortunately just could not get back to get it tied or get on top. But it was just a great basketball, it really was.
It really was. Big players played great, and again, Luke Johnson, and the coaching was great. You could see the scouting report and knew what to do, but Johnson just came up big time after time. There was a lid on the basket tonight, and LCA, their 5 starters average in double figures, all of them, and only were able to creep one in there with Austin Hall at 13. So, offensively they had a tough game. Second half, Catholic was able to turn them over, some unforced, and again, mixing up those zone defenses is tough. It's tough to read, especially in a heated rivalry game. So, overall, a phenomenal basketball game. It was a treat to be here and watch it. The fans were fantastic. The players played wonderfully. I think overall it was a well-coached game. It's going to be a really fun a region this year with Dunbar and Scott County and Christian Catholic, just so many great teams. This won't be the first time that it's going to be tight and highly contested. It's only going to get better as it moves forward.
Well, no doubt about it. LCA shooting 34% on the year from three-point range tonight, half that 17. So another area just was a struggle, but just a great city basketball game matchup between both teams. Nobody got hurt. It was competitive, but it stayed in a good spirit, I thought. No technicals or anything, which is it can happen sometimes in a big city rivalry game like this. But these two teams, I look forward to a rematch.
Yeah, without question, and I think they both look forward to it as well. So they're both walking away saying, uh-oh, this team is for real, and, we have to bring our A game if we're going to win. So, they'll see each other again. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know this Friday, Dunbar is coming to LCA. That's going to be another, tight game all the way down. Dunbar was able to get away with a win at their place. Now they have to come here. So it's going to be another fun game. Season's just going to keep getting better, and what you like to see, I think LCA is continuing to get better. Sometimes shots don't fall, and that's the case tonight, but you can see some just great effort. You can see a lot of potential out of both teams tonight. It's going to be a fun rest of the season.
All right, well, LCA falls to 10-3. Lexington Catholic improves to 9-6. So for David Rodriguez and William Warfield, I'm Greg Horn. So we're going to call it a night here from Lexington Christian Academy. So appreciate William's help as producer, the owner of PrepSpin.com. He was our producer tonight, did a great job as always. All those replays were awesome. Thank all our great sponsors too. Make sure you thank them both verbally and then also with your business, and thank them for making all this possible on PrepSpin.com. Well, final score tonight in a great city matchup: Lexington Catholic 50, Lexington Christian Academy 46. Good night.
Hey, hi.
All right, brother.
See you later.
Happy New Year to you.
Peace. Nice to meet you.
Tell your dad I said that. Tell your dad I'll see you tomorrow night.